All right, chat. This is the official review of the Honda Trail 70, CT70, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. This is a 1992 model. They made them from 1967 to 1976, something like that. And then they discontinued them and brought them back in 1991. And this is the 92. This bike has 680 miles on it, you can see. And when I got it, it had 560 miles on it. But since then, I've been the first guy to get this motor probably to 12 o'clock and starve it of some oil. And it's been handling just fine. It says 680 miles, but in reality, it doesn't count the miles in a wheelie, so it's probably a lot more than that. So far, it's been pretty much just about the best wheelie bike I could ask for. It's like a 110. If a 110 looked way cooler, was way cooler, and performed a little bit shittier. That being said, there's a lot of aftermarket parts and stuff for this guy. Bigger shocks. Oh! No, I didn't have it on video. I didn't even see it. Dude. Was it a good loop? Was it a good loop?
Not really. It wasn't like a worthy loop. Look though.
Oh.
I got a scrape.
Oh.
Shit.
That's what's up.
Bro.
I fuck with that. That's fire though. At least you're not totally boned. It could have been way worse.
No, I'm fucked, bro.
Providence is right up the street.
Let's go.
Go.
You gotta ride me on the back of yours.
Oh, okay, hop on.
I can't ride.
We'll do wheelies the whole way, like Rick.
Bet. I'm with it.
No, like the texture. No. You can die today, just scratch out yesterday. Diamonds in my ring, money like a wrestler. Tipped away the good, it was a good gesture. Is your whip bulletproof? I'll be the tester.
This bike kind of does everything. It'll do circles. It'll do feet up circles too. I'm just kind of a pussy. It'll do knee knockers too. I'm just kind of a pussy. But when I say a shittier 110, I really just mean it's a little bit slower. It only has 3 gears compared to 4, but honestly, seating position, fun-wise, bars, comfortability, this thing beats it. I've had my fair share of time on dirt bikes and on 110s too. They're fun. But this thing is literally only a 70. If you put, which leads me to my next point, if you put in one of the Piranha 140 motors, or YX 140, I'm not too sure, but if you do some digging around, you'll find that you could put these 140 motors in for 300 bucks on eBay and they'll go about, I've heard 60 to 70. So who knows? And it would be a huge upgrade. It'd almost be scary, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to you know, have a little finger clutch there. But I don't mind the semi-auto. I think it's a good fun bike. All right, let's see a 140 big dog.
See what?
Let's see some 140 big dog work.
Some 140 big dog work? I got you.
It's a grown-ass man. That's some 140 big dog work. This is the only 4-stroke bike that I've ever wheelied that was as easy to wheelie as a moped. And the mopeds are super easy to wheelie. The Honda Elites, the Yamaha Zumas. I don't know if you guys could see my shirt, but maybe. It's probably gonna be upside down. Can you see it? Shout out the Mop Boys if you could see it. Those mopeds seem to be the easiest bikes to wheelie, for me at least. And this thing just kind of acts just like one, except with a foot brake, which I'm used to. I ride a lot of dirt bikes. I ride a lot of, even have wheelied a lot of dirt bikes. The bike that I originally learned how to wheelie on was the CRF 125F. Then I went and bought it brand new from the damn dealership. Shout out to Cycle Barn. They gave me a horrible deal. But I must have looped that bike out 6 or 7 times, maybe more. And really landed on my butt a good couple times, even broke my leg. But it's all for the game, the love of the game. So all my foot brake experience has really transferred over from those bikes to these bikes. If I had only ever wheelied the mopeds or the e-bikes before and they had the handbrake, I'd probably loop this thing out too. We're trying to reach for a handbrake. It's kind of weird to have it on your foot, but this thing makes it feel normal. And it's actually tuned super good. I can really get a good chop to it and really kind of drop it back. And maybe even like go for a no-hander. That was kind of cool. I'm trying to learn how to do no-handers on this thing. It'd be really cool. I don't even shift lock on this guy because this seat kind of just fucking holds me in. And my coasting point, it's really not even that far back. So it doesn't feel like I'm sitting too crazy far back. I'm just leaning back. Little one no-hander. The no-handers, however, are some of my favorite trick on this bike, I think. They're just so easy. I don't really need it almost feels like I don't even need my left hand to wheelie this thing. It kind of just works. Sometimes I don't even need any hands in it. Oh no, not happening. The other day, I'm not too sure how well you could see it, but they were doing fire drills over here and they were cutting holes in the roof, and I seen them doing it. There was smoke billowing out of it the other day, and they were cutting the holes in the roof to like vent it out.
I wonder what started the fire. Some tweaker probably.
He's in here, started the fire or something?
Maybe, because it looks like this isn't supposed to be inhabited, but there looks like there's people in there.
Yeah. Oh, in there? It looked like there was?
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy said there was tweakers living in it.
Yeah, I bet. I told you, dude. I thought I saw someone in that house the other day.
Yeah. We got a new part. It just got delivered straight here to my nice crib. I picked it up off the doorstep and we're up. The way this bike rides reminds me a lot of like a Yamaha Zuma and a Grom. Imagine if they both had a kid, and then this is probably what would come out. You've got the 4-stroke gear aspect of the Grom, and you have the no clutch pull up of the Zuma, and the cool factor of the Zuma. Groms are kind of ugly. But everything from the 90s just seems to be good bikes. You had the pre-bug Zumas, the OG XRs, and this thing. They really just knew how to build them right in the 90s. There's a lot of cool stuff. The 80s and the 90s had so much cool stuff, from the Honda Pilots, which had a big snowmobile engine and a CVT, to the little mini bikes that they made, like the Z50s and these CT70s. That was the world's worst wheelie I ever done. No other company was really doing it like Honda. Now, I'm not saying that Yamaha or Suzuki never made anything cool. They definitely did. But I don't think they invented anything cool the way that Honda did. And they invented so many different things. Even just with these bikes that have these 70cc motors in them, there must be at least like 4 or 5 different models that all have this same motor, but all are just a little bit different. The Honda XL70s and CL70s and SL70s, and there's so many different ones that it's just kind of cool. Honda really innovated the mini bike industry, I think. The first ever real mini bike, I think, was the Honda Z50, which uses the same motor mount pattern as this bike today. So this bike here, and also uses the same motor mount pattern as a brand new 2022 CRF50. 2026, I don't even know what year it is. Honda has always been the most innovative brand. They even invented the 3-wheeler. They might have invented the 4-wheeler. They did a lot for motorsports. And they made this bike right here, which is a legendary and iconic bike in itself. And what really made me want one was seeing the new ones that they released in a dealership. And I said, damn, you know what would be really cool? If I could get one of those, and if my motor were to ever break, just go on eBay and order a new one. Because the motor mounts for this thing are pretty much the same in every single bike, every single Chinese bike at least. In total, a score for the bike review, I'm gonna give this thing a 6 out of 7. It's a pretty good bike. And it does just about everything that I ask it to. Sometimes it can go up some hills a little bit faster. But that's when you pop in the new engine. Pretty much other than that, I don't know what else to say. I'm sure you'll be seeing this bike more in some other little street vlogs, and I'm sure you'll be seeing another review of a different bike here eventually. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If it made you want to buy a CT70, buy a CT70. I'm sure I'll be back with another video soon. But until then, oh, that was almost it. Peace.